Thank you for staying with Republic. We are now cutting across to big breaking news coming in as we are picking up details on the thinning of Chinese troops along the line of actual control. China had clearly put out a statement saying that they are wanting to expedite the disengagement process and clearly as decided de-escalation and disengagement that is now very visible along the line of actual control as we are hearing that the Chinese troops have pulled back from ridge area of Finger 4 above Pangong. The Chinese structures have been dismantled and there is thinning of troops that has been reported from Gogra and Hot Springs. I want to straight away cut across to our executive editor Abhishek Kapoor, who's joining us live on the broadcast because for the moment it really looks like China is sticking to its word. Abhishek, they were wanting to expedite the disengagement process, and clearly now as reports coming in of the Chinese troops thinning their presence along these questionable areas.
You are right, Suesha. In fact, as we saw yesterday in both the statements, one from the Ministry of External Affairs and the other from the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs, about the disengagement talks that happened between NSA Ajit Doval and Wang Yi, his counterpart, essentially special representatives on border talks. A mechanism that was earlier agreed to between corps commanders actually being expedited and put in place. So we are already seeing some effect of it. So this is essentially in the nature of an update that from the Finger area, certain ridges are being evacuated. From the Gogra Hot Springs, some thinning of troops is happening. Obviously some pullback of vehicles and mechanized infantry and also in the Galvan area, the patrolling point 14 is entirely vacated and the pullback is almost 1.5 to 2 kilometers, including structures that stand dismantled. So I believe the understanding that has been reached yesterday or day before yesterday actually in the talks that happened is actually getting reflected on the ground. What is important is sources tell us that despite this, a very cautious verification process has been put in place from the Indian side to make sure that a repeat of June 6, June 15 cycle does not happen. Remember, there was a similar understanding reached between corps commanders or commander level in the commander level talks on June 6. The Chinese had actually gone back and then again they came back in the valley and the point 14 because of which the clash happened on the intervening night of June 15 and 16. So I would say the developments are in the right direction, in the positive direction, but post June 15 trust but verify is the formula, and hence a lot of verification going on the ground, and it's going to be a long drawn affair. So it's just the beginning, but in the right direction is what we are getting to hear from our sources in the Ladakh sector.
Oh yes, trust but verify. Those are the key words indeed. But Abhishek, yes, we continue to put out all the developments as far as this very issue is concerned. For the moment, thank you for joining us.